Welcome to the first ever Mother-Daughter Date podcast. I'm Jennifer Valentine.
I'm Georgia Valentine.
We're mother-daughter.
And I'm the daughter.
Yes, you always have to clarify that.
Mm-hmm. Can I take a sip of my water? Is that weird?
No, you can do whatever you want. There aren't... Oh.
I'm trying to make it live for the viewers so they understand what's happening.
What is that called? ASMR?
ASMR.
People make a lot of money doing that, Georgia.
Yeah, we should do it. I actually like ASMR. I can't even lie.
You could get millions and millions of views.
I don't like slurpy ASMR. I like crunchy things.
We're going to be talking about the top 10 things to watch while we're social distancing. So, we've been staying here in the house, all cooped up. And of course, people are watching a lot of maybe Netflix, movies, YouTube. So we both have our list, our top 10s.
Yeah, we have a very different taste in shows and movies.
I think some things will,
if Dateline's not on there, I don't know. I'm sorry, I can't see Dateline on your list. And I'm really uncomfortable because you watch that all the time.
I love Dateline.
Yeah, is that not on your list?
No, I didn't put it on my list.
That should be your number one.
It should be.
Because I don't know when there was a time that you didn't watch Dateline.
I know. I think I've seen every Dateline that was ever made.
God, it's so sad.
Why?
It stresses me out, man.
I like it because it's real. It's true. It's not like something that's made up. It's a real story. And they don't always have a bad ending. Well, mostly, actually, they do.
Yeah, they really do.
Yeah.
And you watch them in the morning, on the weekends. And I'm like, how do you start your day off? And on a Saturday morning, I come downstairs.
How do you Dateline?
Yeah, and you're into it. You hate not watching it.
Yeah, I do. I either watch it on the Friday night or the Saturday morning, and it's not your thing.
No.
Well, I thought I wanted to be a police officer, an investigator. So for me, I love to try to figure out who done it before the end. So
I see. I'm not that type of person.
No,
I couldn't be a police officer. I'd let everybody go by if I was giving them a ticket.
I would probably do that too.
Yeah, we'd be awful.
Yeah, mother-daughter police officers.
No.
There's still time, Georgia.
You know what? I don't think I'm cut out for that line of work.
What's with the hoodie?
I don't know. It's cozy. We're inside.
It's cute.
I'm not trying to impress people right now. Come on.
Okay, so we made our list. You actually wrote your list on a sticky note like I did. I thought you'd use your phone. Do you write a lot?
I write a lot. I write all my music. I'd rather write it down. But the issue when I write my music down is I'll lose it.
Oh.
So I force myself to write on my phone, but I hate it.
You like pen and paper?
Yes.
Okay.
If I'm studying, I don't study, but if I did, I would love to use a pen and paper. When I was in New York, my whole thing, I have a notebook. I can't type.
I love that. It might be worth a lot of money someday. So keep I
don't know. My writing's pretty bad.
That means you're creative. When you're a messy writer.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. Then I'm really creative. And left-handed people are creative.
That's absolutely true. They say that they're smarter than right-handed people. Do you believe that?
No. No, I do think that I'm creative, but I don't think I'm smarter than someone who's right-handed.
Your dad's left-handed and I'm right-handed. Be careful.
But I'm left-handed too, so if I insult dad, I insult myself.
Okay. All right. So we're going to be talking about the top 10 things, just top 10 recommendations that we are going to, recommend that you might want to watch them. You might not want to watch them, but I've got my top 10 here, but I've got a couple more. I wanted to write 20, but I did 10.
How do you watch 20 things? What do you watch, man?
I watch a lot of stuff.
And you didn't even put Dateline on. I
know. See, there's a lot of things. Well, not everybody wants to watch Dateline. So who wants to start it off?
You can start it off.
Okay.
Do 10.
I'm going to go from 10 to my number one.
Are these your favorite things ever that you watch or just things right now?
You know what? I have so many favorite things. They were just the top 10 on the top of my head.
I just did things that I've watched recently and some that I've
There are no rules in this podcast.
Okay, good. Just making sure. We don't have rules.
All right. Number 10 for me is the movie Ghost. Have you seen it?
No.
Okay. 1990, Patrick Swayze, Demi Moore. He dies, but he comes back as a ghost. Does it sound good?
Like The Sixth Sense?
No, it's a different thing.
That's weird, man.
Okay, so if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. Whoopi Goldberg is in it, and she is absolutely incredible, very funny. And I think it's a classic. I think you should check it out.
Wow, I haven't seen it.
Watch it as a mother and daughter.
Yeah.
All right. Should you go?
Sure. 10, Dinner with the Schmucks.
Dinner with the Schmucks. I haven't seen
Yeah,
it.
I know because I've tried to play it for you. You wouldn't watch it because you were on your phone.
No, actually, I tried to start to watch it. Remember, I watched the first 10 minutes, and I don't know. I didn't know if it was my kind of movie.
It's not your type of movie.
So why is it yours?
Because it's so dumb.
It was so slow to get into.
So dumb. It's because it's not about the plot. It's about the script and how stupid it is.
Steve Carell is in it?
Yeah, I love Steve Carell.
Because you love The Office.
Steve Carell, not even just The Office. I think Steve Carell can play any character. Like, I've watched him play the character that everybody hates, and I ended up hating him in the movie.
The Way, Way Back.
It's called The Way, Way Back?
The movie is called The Way, Way Back.
I think I've watched it like 4 times, to be honest with you.
The Way, Way Back? Mm-hmm. Oh, you really like that movie?
I did really like that movie, actually.
You like that one, and you like Dinner for Schmucks?
Yeah, you know what? I'm changing my answer. 10 is just Steve Carell.
Okay, so any movie that Steve Carell
Any movie with
is.
Steve Carell.
Okay.
He's probably my favorite actor.
All right. Number 9 for me is It's a Wonderful Life. Did I make you watch that?
Yeah, you did.
Okay. And what do you think?
I like it.
Yeah. It's black and white. It's a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Jimmy Stewart. It is an all-time classic. I don't know. Can you watch it any time of the year? I don't think so. I think you have to wait for the holidays.
No, you do have to watch it in the holidays.
Yeah. Okay. So that's number 9. And we watched it together as mother and daughter.
Oh my gosh.
I know. What's your number 9?
You've Got Mail.
Oh, you love that movie? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I watched it twice.
Because why do you love it?
Because I like cheesy romantic movies. I like romantic movies. They're so cute. And you know what? It has a really good soundtrack. So after you watch the movie, you should go on to Apple Music and find the soundtrack because it's really nice.
Okay, so then you're going to love my number 8. It's called When Harry Met Sally, also with Meg Ryan. You haven't seen it yet, though.
No, I haven't. Yeah, I did.
You saw it?
Yeah, I have.
When?
I think I saw it on a plane.
And it's set in New York.
Yeah, I like New York movies because it has a tone to it and an aesthetic.
And she fakes the orgasm in the restaurant.
Yeah. You know what? That was a very specific part you had to bring up.
I don't know if you should
Is
watch
that
it as
why
mother
it's
and
your
daughter.
favorite? That's a weird reason.
No, I like the relationship and I love Billy Crystal. I think the whole movie is just charming.
You know what? Rom-coms are the way to go. I'm sorry. I know that's basic and I know that rom-coms are such a girl thing. But you know what? Rom-coms are good and that's why they're popular.
Well, Meg Ryan, fun fact, I was on a plane with Meg Ryan from New York. So that was pretty cool. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you did tell me that.
Mm-hmm.
You were leaving me.
And, you know, because Canadians were so polite, I did not go up to her. I didn't say anything. And I was
I
sitting
would've.
in the row behind her, too. And the whole time I was like, it's Meg Ryan. And she was the queen of rom-coms. So
I love rom-coms. You know who's also the queen of rom-coms?
Who?
Adam Sandler.
Yeah. You like Adam Sandler.
Yeah. He reminds me of Dad.
Really? Why?
Yeah. I don't know. They have the same sense of humor. They like imitating people.
So what is your number 8?
Borat.
Borat?
Yeah.
Why do you like that one?
Because he's a guy from Kazakhstan who goes to New York.
Oh.
Or not just New York. He goes across America. I don't know. It's so inappropriate, but it's hilarious.
Do you like it because it's inappropriate?
Yeah.
And
funny.
Is that the one where he wears that like bathing suit?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. John Mayer wore the same one.
Ew.
I know it was kind of
That's weird. My friend has one.
And he wears it?
Yeah. Not in public.
No. Oh.
It's gross.
Okay, number 7. My number 7, you're going to be very surprised.
Why?
And you know, I'm going to say number 7 in general. I'm just going to say I love horror movies and I love all of them. This might not be my favorite horror movie, but I was thinking about it recently because Billie Eilish said it was her favorite horror movie. Do you know what it is?
Insidious?
Babadook.
Babadook. Oh,
Babadook.
I didn't finish Babadook.
Ooh, it's scary. I watched it all by myself.
I didn't think it was that scary.
You didn't?
Maybe not in the beginning. Maybe I stopped watching it though.
Well, it was made in Australia and it's about a woman, her husband passes away and her son feels like he's being haunted by a monster. I highly recommend it. Billie Eilish loves it, but I love horror movies in general. So I'm going to say my all-time favorite horror movie is, I can't even choose. I'm going to say Carrie. The original.
Carrie, really?
The original.
When was the original made?
Oh, probably in 1970.
So I saw the new one.
Oh, you saw the new one. What's the new one like? I've never seen it.
It's good. It's
probably just like the old one.
You feel really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad.
All right, what's your number 7?
Good Will Hunting.
Okay.
You have to.
So this list right here is a list of movies that I think you're going to choose. And one of them is Good Will Hunting.
Really?
That's how well I know my daughter.
Oh, wow. I didn't even say that to you.
I know. Okay, my number 6 is a movie that stars Ben Affleck's ex-wife, Jennifer Garner.
Oh, what is it?
13 going on.
30. Oh, gosh. I don't know why I didn't think about that.
You love that movie too.
Yeah, but you love it.
I love it.
You know what? I like that. You know, that's also probably on my top 10 too, because Vienna, that's how I found out about Billy Joel.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't know that.
It's because I heard the song, so I went on and I downloaded his album.
And now you're a huge Billy Joel
fan.
fan.
And now I love Billy Joel.
And you're such a big Billy Joel fan that we actually flew to New York just to see Billy Joel at Madison Square Garden.
I wish I went to go see him again, but it's the same concert. So.
Okay, what's your number 6?
Oh gosh, I just put any musical that's online that you can find.
Any musical?
Yeah, to watch right now. If you're into musicals, because all Broadway shut down.
Oh, so you're talking about like clips from musicals?
Legally Blonde's online and it's really good.
Legally Blonde is very good.
Shrek is on Netflix.
Okay.
Newsies is probably somewhere.
My number 5 is Drop Dead Diva.
Oh my God.
I don't know if it's still on Netflix, but
It is
I was
on
obsessed with that. Obsessed.
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
Oh, you know what's so good too?
What?
Freaks and Geeks, but it's not on Netflix.
I know you really like that show.
I loved it. And
Was there only one season?
Yeah. But it's so many famous people. Jason Segel was in it.
Mm-hmm.
Other people who I don't know the name of.
But you know
you know who they are.
Yeah.
I just like Jason Segel, so.
Yeah, no, that's a fantastic one. Yeah, Drop Dead Gorgeous. It's about a woman who is drop dead gorgeous and she's got the world at her fingertips. She is getting married. She's engaged, and she ends up dying tragically in a car accident. And when she goes to heaven, they realize that she was brought to heaven before her time. She was actually going to survive that car accident. So they have to find another body to put her into. So they have to take someone who's actually going to die, and then she goes into their body and becomes that person. And it is a lawyer, and she's not the model type that she used to be, but I just think it really kind of has a good message. And she becomes that person and loves her life and actually tries to pursue the relationship that she had before in somebody else's body.
Honestly, that is the cheesiest way to say don't judge a book by its cover. Like, I don't think you could have made that, like, more obvious about what message they're trying to send.
I know, but, like, it is just the cutest series. You know what? It's just an easy watch. I love easy watches sometimes. You make yourself a nice hot cup of tea.
I know what you're going to put. I have a question.
You're looking. Don't look at my list.
Did you say Breaking Bad?
Of course I said Breaking Bad, but that's way down the list. That's not until we're only on number 5. What's your number 5? Stop looking at my list.
That 70s show.
Oh, you love that 70s show.
Yeah, I do. Jackson does too. Because I don't know. I like it. I like the characters in it. And I like the mom.
You love Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis.
Mila Kunis.
And how do you feel now that they're married?
I love it. Rom-com. Oh my gosh. Such a rom-com story.
If you could live through any decade besides the one you're living in right now, what one would it be? If you could grow up in a decade, would it be the 70s?
I would pick your year that you were born. You were born when? What year were you born? Am I allowed to ask that?
Georgia, no, you wouldn't. You want to be growing up in 1967?
But you were born in 1967.
Yes, but I grew up in the 80s.
So once it was the end of 70s, you were 10.
Yes.
And then you lived your teens through the 80s.
My number 4 is, it's on your list. I know it's on your list. I don't know where it is on your list, but mine is Shameless.
It's not on my list.
That's not on your list?
No, because I knew you'd put it.
Really?
Yeah, but I knew you'd put it, so why would I say the same one?
Frank Gallagher? William H. Macy? He's the best.
Yeah, but I know you were putting it on your list.
You've seen it all.
Yeah.
There's one more season to go.
No. There's like 2 more seasons for me and I. But you know what? I watched it when I was so young that I kind of forget it. It's pretty bad that I watched it. I watched it probably in grade 10.
Yeah, you shouldn't be watching that in grade 10. Are you kidding? I have to put down the blinds.
Yeah, but you know
what? I watch it because I don't want the neighbors to see that I'm watching all that sex.
But I didn't need the sex talk because I watched Shameless.
Yeah.
And the first scene was sex and I was like, oh.
So there you go. Some advice from a mother. Don't give your kids the sex
Sex
talk.
talk.
Just sit them down and let them watch Shameless.
You'll learn about drugs, everything, the whole shebang.
Number 3 is Breaking Bad with Bryan Cranston. He was the dad in Malcolm in the Middle. He was the dentist in Seinfeld.
He was the architect boss in How I Met Your Mother.
Was he?
Yeah, he was.
He can do everything.
Yeah, he's funny.
Okay, what's your number 3?
Number 3 is Perks of Being a Wallflower.
Why do you like that movie so much?
Because I love it, and I love it. It's one of my favorite movies in the whole entire universe. I bought a poster for it, and it's not in yet, and I'm so excited because it is the best movie. I'm sorry, it's so good. I could talk about it for hours. It's so good.
Okay, what's it about?
It has a good soundtrack. It's about a kid who tries to have a normal life after a lot of stuff happens to him, and how anybody can be happy with the right people and the right mindset. And he has such good friends, and he's such a good kid.
Yeah,
and
he is.
He's such a good guy.
He is. I like that movie too.
It's such a good movie, isn't it?
It is.
And I remember when I watched it and you were like, it's so sad. I can't believe you I think I like weird movies. Not weird movies because it's not a weird movie, but
movies that aren't perfect?
Yeah.
That's why you made fun of me when I said I love Drop Dead Diva.
Because it's perfect.
Number 2. Am I first with number 2? I'm going to say my number 2 is, what do you think my number 2? We're down to number 2 and number 1. So what's my number 2 that I haven't said yet? I have probably seen this movie 183 times. If it's on TV, I am watching that movie. Your father and I both.
I honestly don't know.
I think we made you watch it.
I don't think I know what you're talking about.
It's a prison movie. Andy Dufresne, he got accused of murdering his wife when she was with her lover, but he did not. He gets accused of it and he stays in jail for all those years. Shawshank Redemption.
Oh my God. That is a great movie.
What do
you didn't force me to watch it. Dad told me about it and I
Yeah.
watched it. But you didn't ever talk to me about it.
So Dad told you to watch it and you did.
And yeah, it's a great movie.
Would you watch it again?
Yes.
All right.
You know I like a movie if I'd watch it again. Because, I'd watch any movie again that I like.
Yeah. How many times have you seen Coraline?
40.
All right. What is your number 2?
How I Met Your Mother.
I'm surprised it's not number 1. How many times have you seen the series in its entirety?
So many times. I've lost count. I'm watching it again right now. I'm on season probably 3, I think.
Yeah, I walked in on you the other day and wanted to change the channel and you freaked out. And I'm like, how many times have you seen this?
It's so good.
But you got excited because the other day you came over and I was actually watching it.
Yeah, I love it. Jackson hasn't watched it. No one in this house has watched it.
Yeah.
It's so good.
So good. Okay. That's your number 2. My number 1, I don't know if you'll get this. What do you think my favorite movie is?
I have no idea.
I just love it so much. It's Overboard. The first one again, not the second.
I don't even know what that is.
With Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell. She is a very rich woman on a boat. He comes on as a handyman to fix her closet. She's rude to him. She doesn't pay him.
And then he falls off the boat or something? And doesn't he lose his memory?
She loses her memory. And then they show her picture on the news saying she's lost her memory. Her husband doesn't pick her up.
I'm thinking of the remake.
The remake's exactly the same, but it's with different people.
That's your favorite
woman,
movie?
It's the girl who's married to the guy you really like. Who's
Josh Duhamel?
No, you like everybody. And Josh Duhamel is old enough to be your father.
John Krasinski?
No. Who don't you like? Okay, no. The other guy, the one that's in. This is fun because we're trying to figure it out. And
there's too many guys.
He's married to Arnold Schwarzenegger's daughter.
Man, dude, who's Arnold Schwarzenegger?
You know who it is. He was in that movie with the raccoon.
What the hell? What the hell? Who is him?
You think he's adorable.
Is he hot?
Yes, he's in the movie that you really like that you never put on your list. That movie, where they're up in the sky and they're all sleeping and they're going to another planet and they're supposed to wake up so many years later.
Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt. Yes. Okay. So Chris Pratt used to be married to her and she was in the remake of Overboard. She was in the horror movie. I think she was in Scream. She was in... what's her name?
Oh, dang. I don't know her name. But I know exactly. She's in Moms.
Yes. She's in Mom. Anna Faris. Okay. Anna Faris.
Yeah, she's in the remake.
Okay, so why are we talking about Anna Faris now?
I don't know.
Why we're trying to
about
be Chris Pratt?
ADHD. I'm confused.
Oh, because of Overboard.
I love Chris Pratt too.
I know you do.
Man, oh God, this is dangerous.
It's okay. That's my number one. And I can't believe you've never seen the first one. So we're going to watch that together as mother and daughter while we are, stuck in this house.
And then we'll watch Coraline.
Yeah. Well, we've watched that together already.
And
okay, what's your number one?
The Office.
Hey, which I started to watch just so I could relate to you and Jackson.
The Office is hard to get into. I remember trying to get into it, and I was like, why do people watch this? And it's so good.
Dateline.
You didn't put in Dateline.
Okay, I love Dateline.
You watch Dateline every day.
All the time.
And I didn't put in Freaks and Geeks.
And then after I watch Dateline, who do I phone to talk about
Aunt
Dateline
Sandra.
with Aunt Sandra?
Weird. You're weird.
Our whole
people.
family, and Uncle Russ watches it too.
Yeah, last time we were at Christmas, and he's watching. Okay. We walk in, and Uncle Russell is sitting watching like people getting like kidnapped. And I'm like, what the hell are we watching? It's Christmas.
So do you think that this was informative for people? We've given them great suggestions.
You know what? I think that if you ever want to get us gifts, you can get them based off of our movies. So that's good.
You just want gifts.
That's the only reason I'm doing this.
Well, we hope we have, inspired you, and maybe you'll watch some of the things that we love to watch. But this was a lot of fun.
Classics.
Our first mother-daughter date podcast and some of our favorite movies.
Yes.
So enjoy, everyone. And
we're movie people.
We are movie
trust
people.
Us.
Trust us. Yes. All right. Thanks for listening.
Mwah. Love you.
Bye-bye.